Hey, I would like to just walk you through how I'm doing my blowout with this volume that is going to last for days. I'm going to explain the benefits and everything you need for a blonde, which it holds the curl and volume a little bit more than, let's say, a brunette or even a blonde with completely virgin hair. I'll give you all the variety of products that I'm using, and you kind of choose and scale what you need and what works for you. All right, let's start it. So I just washed my hair. It's very tangled, and I'm gonna spray little Izumi Tonic. Think of like a little treatment every time you wash your hair. It has antioxidants. I'm gonna use my favorite Uemura oil. It has camellia oil as the main ingredient, which is the smallest molecule on the market. And I'm gonna mix it with Ciment Thermique, which is a heat protectant that it's good for blondes and breakage and damage. Gonna mix it together. Sometimes I flip my hair over. Okay, now I'm actually gonna go ahead and detangle my hair. And you know, it's blonde. I like to kind of start from the bottom, and the top is very tangly, so sometimes I do the underneath. I don't know why it does that. And then I kind of try to start at the bottom and slowly, if it's really tangled, hold your brush this way. So just kind of like that. That helps also to even out the product in your hair. And now I'm just gonna blow dry my hair regularly, like flip my hair upside down, do all the things. But before I do that, I'm gonna put some kind of prep product for the blowout, for that big volume. And it's gonna be the Hour volume from Shoe. It's gonna shake it really good. You don't have to use these products. This is my favorite, and this is what we sell at the salon. But you can use whatever you have at home. So I'm really working through the scalp. We want some kind of product there. Okay. You can also use some kind of like a blow dry spray that gives you volume, but I'm gonna use this as a later on. But mousse I think is the best. Any kind of mousse that you like, that's what you use. Okay, now I'm gonna take the blow dryer and I'm just gonna power dry the whole head. Not really gonna focus on anything. I just need this hair dry, okay? Woo, okay, so we power dried this hair. Power dried, got it dry. We have the products in as a base and we're ready to go. So what I'm gonna do first, so I'm gonna section the top off to get it away first. Okay, and then I'm gonna have the rest of it sectioned off as well. You can put a ponytail or whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna section this. It'll be in 3 pieces, okay? So sectioning these. The width of the section, you want it to be the length of the brush. I'm using B5 from Ibiza. You can use a B4, B3, depends on the length of your hair. Probably for this bangs would be, I don't want them too curly, but I just want volume there. Okay. And the thickness, you also kind of want it to be the diameter of the brush or close. Usually for the bangs, I like to do just the bangs without like having more hair here, that it's longer. But then going back, I'll make sure that the thickness of the section is equals to sort of the diameter of the brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna use some products. This is to create volume that stays for days. And even if you go to sleep, even if you do whatever, it's the second, third day, it stays there. But anyways, I'm gonna use this Oribe Maximista. Another option that I have, this is like really strong. Another option that I have is Tsuki shape. I'm actually gonna stick with this one because it's not as strong. But if you like have dark virgin hair or you complain that never holds, you use this Maximista because it's going to work. I might use this on my last section right here. Spray. Healthy sprays. Okay. I'm gonna brush it real good. And I'm gonna, check this out. I'm gonna like brush it in. And I comb the rest. Mine, it's not that big, but if you have longer hair, you can comb it so it's nicely. If it's long, you usually wanna keep it with another hand, and I'll show in another section. Pull it to the side. Now I'm taking the blow dryer, putting the medium heat, full speed, okay? And I'm gonna rotate. I'm just gonna blow dry that product in. Same thing here. Okay. All right. So that should not hurt because it's medium heat. Okay. Okay, look at that. But that's not done. Okay. You can stop here and we'll roll it this. But another step to really, really hold is this. Now you're gonna do this. So you do the opposite now, okay? Okay, it's all nice and dry. Now, see, it's a lot of volume. Now, I'm gonna tease right here. So it's kind of like 45 degrees, you know, from my face and the hair goes 45 degrees. And slowly with the same brush, I'm just gonna, 45 degrees. Tease, 1, 2, 3, hold, put it in. And this is what's gonna make it hold, guys, for days. Now I'm gonna go high heat, high speed for just a second or two. Right here, 1, 2, 3. Done. You should feel it barely, like on your scalp, like, oh, it's getting hot. So now I just need something to make this cool off. So you can use a Velcro roller. I'm gonna use my hot rollers, but they're just gonna be cooled off. All right, put everything in here. All right, and moving on. Comb it through really good. All right, and I'm gonna get again my Tsuki shape from Shoe. All right, putting my brush again. And I'm brushing it through. Like brushing it on that where actually the hair lives. Okay, so I brushed. Make sure that this is nice because we're gonna heat it with the heat, so we don't want any creases. So everything is like nice and brushed. And I'm gonna hold it with this like that. Okay, now back to medium heat, full speed, and let's go. Okay, I'm not gonna do now the opposite. I only do that for the bangs, okay? I'm gonna brush everything nicely. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the little tease, okay? 1, 2, 3. And just gently. I'm gonna brush it on. High speed, high heat for just 2 seconds. I might have won 5, probably. All right, taking it all off. and the tease is there. You know, the tease is there. Now we have to cool it off. So again, you can roll it all like that and pin it. You can use a Velcro roller. In my case, I'm gonna use my rollers, hot rollers that are not plugged in. Okay, making sure it's all nice and now moving to the last section. Okay, brushing it nicely. I'm gonna take my stronger Maximista because I want lots of volume there, and I am doing like lots of sprays. Can you tell? All right, so I'm placing my brush nicely, and then I'm brushing it in, okay? And get it all nice. Medium heat, full speed. Taking it all out. 1, 2, 3. Rolling back on. High speed, high heat. 5 seconds. Woo! Taking it all out, kind of nicely, neatly. Putting a roller. You can pin it with your fingers, or you can do with whatever. This tease, hot tease, needs to cool off as my hair falls apart. All right, boom, 3 rollers on top. Now we're gonna do the size. I'm actually gonna just show you one. Depends on how much hair you have here. If you have a lot, you can do 2 sections. Or if you have you want a lot, and the person that is virgin hair, nothing holds, you're definitely gonna split it off. I'm actually gonna do in one, or like one side in 2, and then one side in 1. So you gonna choose. Now I have to guys tell you, if you do not do this tease and just do the roller, it will still hold for those people that kind of have coarse, drier hair, that it dries out and it's frizzy, but once you do a blowout, it's like miracle, and it can last for a week. Those girls, you might not need to do a tease. You can just do a roller set to let it cool, okay? For those that like nothing holds, you gotta do all these steps, okay? And the tease is super important, otherwise you will just not hold. So let me just split it in 2. And again, see how some spray can get on this? That's okay, because guess what? Some of the air, as you dry it, will get on that too, and it will take care of it. All right, I am pulling up high. Okay, nice and organized and clean sections. Medium heat. One, 2, 3. It's a hot roller so it cools off. If you have long hair, you can actually put hot roller so you can curl the ends. My hair is not long enough and actually needs a haircut and add more layers, and it needs to be longer for that, like nice, amazing, proper blowout look. Look at this mess. Come on. So I'm actually gonna finish this with a curling iron, but for those like with long, amazing hair, please use a hot roller, or heat up the whole length of the hair, put a Velcro, let it cool off, and beautiful hair. Okay, spray. Okay, placing the brush. Ooh. I need more space here. Okay, medium heat. 1, 2, 3, roll. High heat, 5 seconds. It can all fit in here. All right, spray, spray. And this product does not get heavy, I promise you. And I know some of you out there like, oh, I don't use a lot of product because it gets greasy. No, this won't do it. Okay, medium speed, high force, full force. Okay, nice and dry. Now, 1, 2, 3. Placing it all in, roll the hair, high speed, high heat, 5 seconds. The rollers that I use, they are T3 brand and they are amazing and they are also heavy. Rolling all in there, rolling the rest of the hair on the brush. Medium heat. And guys, as you ladies, as you do this all the time, this will be so quick, like bam, bam, bam. Like it should not take you more than 15 minutes. High heat, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to learn all these things if you want fabulous, amazing hair done by you. My rollers are cooling off. In the meantime, I'm gonna curl my hair in the back. And I'll like to put hairspray on before I do anything. Before I curl it. But also remember guys, I have all my stuff. I have the heat protectant, the oil, the treatment, everything. And now I'm just putting hairspray for another layer of protection and actually hold. So I kind of like start here. I'm gonna curl away from my face. I'm gonna do one curl all the way to my scalp. Slide it down. And then when I can, I'm actually, see how I'm twisting it? Let me see how much hair I have left. And then I can like straighten the ends, okay? Then I'm gonna take my other piece. Here it's short, so if you have longer hair, I'm actually might do it on my daughter because she has long, amazing hair. But this is at least gives you an idea. Okay, much better. All right, let's reveal this. Actually, let me do the top. Okay. 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 Oopsie. This is huge. This is huge, and guess what? It will stay for days. For days. And if not, please reach out to me so we can figure this out. So start brushing some of it down. But again, gently brush. You can brush, you can leave some of the teas out or you can brush it out. But because, this is hilarious, because we teased it, put the heat on, now and we let it cool, it's just gonna stay like that. The heating, the placing, the putting into the mold that we want and then cooling it off, that's what's important. And obviously using the products. Okay, now I'm gonna hairspray the rest of these hair. Oh, I use Superfine from Oribe. I also like Moya Hold from Shoe. I like the one from Kerastase. All of them we sell. Okay, curl away all the way to the top. Leave the ends out. I'm twisting it. Okay. Let's see. Curl, And I'm kind of feeling it, what's been curled and what's warm and what's not, okay? I have a little guy here, needs to be curled. Again, this might look a little ridiculous to me because I have short hair, but you get the concept for the girlies that need volume. I got you. There's the way. There's the list of products. And you're all set. I'm gonna do the bangs towards the end. All right, away from the face. I'm using a GHD curling iron. It only heats up to 365. So that means you will not burn your hair, because anything 365 or less, it does not burn your hair. But for those that need hotter, I love Bionic, or for those that need a longer barrel because they have long, thick hair, I love Bionic because the barrel itself is way longer and it gets hotter. But also, like, for those that their hair is super fragile, probably this is not good because it will stay at 365. And if you like need a 300 because of your hair being fragile, honestly, if your hair is really fragile, like, you need to do a very minimal version of that, of this, what I just showed you, okay? I showed you everything. You pick and choose, but I highly recommend, if you have a day off, and play with your hair and see, and go all the way and see what it does. I think I'm gonna just curl out. Okay. 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 Got this piece. If you have longer pieces, obviously you do this like everything else. For me, the bangs are new. Never had these kind of bangs. I can do it on other people, but not on me still. All right, you always want to let this cool off, but look at this volume. Look at this volume. All right, let me comb through all these flyaways, but look at nice. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can leave it all, so if you like it more curly. If you like your bangs off your forehead, this is amazing. But I like them with volume, but I also like them this right here to be kind of flat. So I'm gonna hold them together, press down, put some hairspray, okay? And they look more like a curtain, but although they still have volume underneath, making sure that this is combined together. Put some hairspray. Okay. Texture spray is good for that because you put it and then you kind of can mold and it will stay good. Or like those volume powders are amazing too. This is amazing. I feel like a Barbie. I'm ready for my Valentine's dinner with my love and my baby girl. This is amazing. Please let me know your thoughts. I want to see pictures. I want to see tags. Let me know if you have questions. This is new for me, and I've kind of worked this technique, and it's awesome. So far, I love it. I want to share with you. Share with your friends. Send them this link, or, you know, encourage them to follow for more. I'll be posting bits and pieces about this and what products, with links and everything you need. But this is a first for me. Let me know if I need feedback. I need to know how hard this is for you. This is too complicated? Do I need to simplify? Any feedback is appreciated. All right, you have a good day.